resistance. Oh no! Oh no! We forgot all of our supplies. Looks like we'll have to let Alana's immune system fight this one.
We have now entered the biome of Alana's immune system. Oh look, a dendritic cell. The dendritic cell will now engulf and degrade a bacterium. Here comes the bacterium. Here it comes. The dendritic cell now has her bacterium. She will now degrade it and display an antigen fragment of it with a class 2 MHC molecule on her cell surface. Now a specific helper T cell should bind to the displayed complex via its TCR with aid of CD4. This interaction should promote the secretion of cytokines by the dendritic cell. There go the cytokines. These should stimulate both the dendritic cell and the T cell itself, giving rise to a clone of activated helper T cells. All with receptors for the same MHC complex. Now, cytotoxic T cells and B cells can be activated.
A specific cytotoxic T cell binds to a class 1 antigen complex on a target cell via its TCR with aid of CD8. This interaction stimulates the release of cytokines from the helper T cells. This leads to the activation of the cytotoxic cell. Then the activated T cell releases perforin molecules which form pores in the target cell membrane, and GRAN enzymes which enter the target cell by endocytosis. Oh no! The GRAN enzymes initiate apoptosis within the target cells, leading to fragmentation of the nucleus and release small apoptic bodies, and eventually causes cell death. But on goes the T cell to attack more specific target cells.
The humoral response has now begun. A macrophage has engulfed and degraded a bacterium. It has displayed a peptide antigen, and a helper T cell has recognized the displayed complex, and therefore is activated with the aid of cytokines secreted from the macrophage.
The helper T cell has been activated and cloned. It will go off on its own to find a B cell. A B cell that has taken up and degraded the same bacterium displays a class 2 MHC peptide antigen complex. The helper T cell, bearing receptors specific for the displayed antigen, binds to the B cell. This interaction, with the aid of cytokines, activates the B cell. The activated B cell proliferates and differentiates into clones of memory B cells. The activated B cell also sends out clones of plasma cells which secrete antibody molecules, such as these right here. Look at all those antibodies.
Wow, Alana's immune system really came to save the day.
Now the Fantastic Flora have hit this lovely biome, we can finally examine it and all of its wonderful creatures sitting amongst it. For example, this lovely lily pad and lily flower over here.
Wait, are we being scientific?
True beauty.
Yeah, go!
Well, you see here, there are different marine levels of the water, because on the edge of it is the little coastal waters where tiny fish and other microorganisms may live in the sunlight. But deeper down in the water lie organisms that live buried in the sand and the other mud, and they feed off of algae.
And the flowers are blooming.
Sarah is also examining a fish.
It's coming to you. Just kidding. Kayak chain. Hashtag electron transport chain.
See me up in the blood with all them cells. Phagocytes gathering round all the swells. Inflammation's caused by releasing chemokines, pumped up by the cells of various kinds. Pathogens eating up left and right. Those macrophages really put up a fight. Looks like you ain't getting sick tonight. You heal up, it ain't looking good for me. Immune system's just too strong for me to get my way. You're good at staying healthy, baby. Innate immunity will save the day, but antigens won't stop here, darling. We're here to stay. We'll find another entry, baby. Get your antibodies at the ready. B's and T's in the game, and we're about to take you out. Antibodies are gonna tag you, there ain't no doubt. Then the phagocytes engulf you till you're nothing more. And if a cell needs to be lysed, then we'll make a bunch of pores in the lipid membrane to make a MAC. Stands for membrane attack complex formed by complement proteins. Thanks to the immune system, you ain't getting sicker. Antibodies, B cells, and T cells are quicker. 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 Antibodies, B cells, T cells, go. Antibodies, B cells, and T cells are quicker. Antibodies, B cells, and T cells are quicker. Antibodies, B cells, and T cells are quicker. Antibodies, B cells, T cells, go.
Hashtag 2 chains.
The humoral response has now begun. The macrophage has engulfed its... Oh, jeez. The macrophage has now engulfed...
You're swimming away.
Along with the cytokines that are... Okay, the cytokines from helper T cells leads to the activation of the cytotoxic T cell. The cytokines, there they are.
Crewing.
Oh, snap. Wait, just... I'll push you. Okay.
What happens
In the biome, stays in the biome.
We have now found a dog in the biome.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding.
Black Labrador. It's crazy. Smile for the camera.
Swag!